they are currently doing all the drilling to blast the rocks and sort of like, how do you say? Plane out the property, va? Plåna ut tomta. Future studio in the making. Fun. I think that this is going to be the edge of the garage. That's going to be one edge, and the other one is going to be over there. It's very, very hard to envision how it's going to look like, but sick. To think that the area that I'm walking into right now is going to be the future PL studio is something that I'm having a very hard time to grasp. I remember when me and Amanda bought the property, and I told her that I have two demands. One is that I'm going to have a garage where I can have my studio in. And the second is to have an armchair in front of the fireplace in the house. Everything else you can do, but that's my only demands. When I started my YouTube channel, this is something that I never could have envisioned, because I never really thought that I would be able to make enough of, a living from YouTube to be able to purchase a house. And I remember in 2019, when I quit my then daytime job, I told Amanda that we're gonna buy a house someday soon. We're gonna buy a house. And then Alex arrived, made things even more complicated. And then 2020 came around with COVID, made things even more complicated. And then when I finally made enough money from YouTube, we went to the bank, and then the bank said, well, no, Peter, you don't make enough money to be able to buy a house. And I was like, what? No, you don't. So now it feels surreal. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say thank you for being part of the journey, because without you, none of this would have been possible to do. And I appreciate every one of you that watches my videos, whether you're, watching them in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day, or, just when you have a lunch break or sitting in the bathroom. Thank you. I appreciate you. I've been walking up here in the forest for the last year, and now it's finally a road. Take a look at that. Wicked. That's gonna be the pool. It's big. I know that it's super windy right now, so you might be having a little bit of trouble of hearing me, but sitting here and, just being a part of the entire build process is strange. It's such an incredible feeling to see something that you've worked for over so many years, that you never thought you'd be able to do, be happening in front of your eyes. And being able to have a backyard that looks like this, super hyped on the rest of the project. plan is to sort of like turn this into a pool that I'm going to build myself. But until I can afford that, this will have to be the pool. Sometimes the contractors or the ground workers, entreprenörfirman as we say in Sweden, if they could blast this hole while they're doing all the groundwork, mainly because if they do it now, we're going to save a lot of money by not doing it later, because when everything is in place, it's going to be very hard to blast a new hole for the pool, because the entire foundation is going to be rock bed or mountain, I guess you can say as well. And the area that they blasted out is 9 times 5 meters. So the pool is going to be 4 by 8. The extra cost of blasting this hole was actually no more than $3,500, which I said, let's go.